welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany and I'm a content creator providing content creator tips and tricks for new and beginning content creators as well as UGC creators, and I also do a little bit of productivity tips in the mix as well. On today's video, I'm going to talk about how to find inspiration when you feel like you're stuck and can't generate new content ideas, or you don't feel like filming, just generally when you're stuck, and how to find inspiration to get back into the swing of things. Okay, so when this usually happens, when you find that you can't, come up with any fresh ideas, you don't really feel like sitting in front of the camera, you're overall like in a content slump, you don't know, what's interesting to you, or you're tired of trying to do the same things that you always do. I completely understand that. That's somewhat called a creative block. And like I was saying, it's pretty much that frustrating feeling. No new ideas are coming in. Everything's just seeming kind of meh. But as content creators, that is something that is completely normal and is bound to happen, because creator is in the name, it's in the title. You are, creative in a way where you can share certain aspects of your life and your passions online. And sometimes when you're like, going at a pace, you're staying consistent, you're getting your posts out, you're engaging, and something happens where it's just like, I don't know what to do. Like, that's completely normal. The key to this though is just knowing that it's something that's temporary. It's not something like you shouldn't feel, that imposter syndrome come over you, like, am I even supposed to really be doing this? Like, is there something better I can do? At the end of the day, if you have like a passion or an interest in creating content, still create content. Do you, maybe try to switch up the way you do things? Yeah. But if you still, love content creating and, sitting in front of the camera, filming, if you like editing, if you like making graphics, all that good stuff, keep doing it. 9 times out of 10, you probably just need a break. And when this happens to me, when I feel like I, need inspiration, I literally just close the tab of content creation for a while in my head and just try to do things that I'm interested in, or, remember to do things that I like to do outside of content creation, and that can kind of rest your mind, so to say, and kind of help you reset and come back with new ideas. If you want to take 2-3 days, to just focus on whatever else you have going on besides like work and content creation. And you can pull from everyday life. If you want to go take a walk, clear your head, if you want to, start a new hobby. It's honestly like a change of scenery type of situation where you can physically, go somewhere else, see a different scenery than what you're used to, get out of your routine a little bit. Or you can start new hobbies, or, go back and, just take a reset. The point of this all is just to have some sort of reset that you can do that can help you recharge those batteries and want to go ahead and do content creation again. Okay, another thing that I would recommend when you're feeling stuck and, don't want to create content, or you're not trying to do anything content wise, I know sometimes people say don't scroll on social media, but sometimes, especially when you're in a slump, you may need to scroll through social media, kind of see, what other people in your niche are kind of doing, see if you can catch ideas from that. I'm not saying steal the idea, copy, paste the video, I'm not saying that, but you can get ideas from what others are doing and kind of, spark a idea in yourself to have content for your own content creation. By doing this, you can maybe take some notes on what catches your eye, see things that you can maybe put your own little spin on, and this can kind of give you content ideas as well. Also, when it comes to this, I don't think I've done this a lot, but you can also engage with your community, okay? Do some polls, ask some questions when you post. This is mainly like story stuff I'm thinking. I know there's probably other ways, but I'm seeing this as like story posts where you can put a poll, you can ask questions, you can have them ask you questions of just, things that they would want to see, or just content in general that they would like to see, not specifically from you, but just content that they are looking for. And that can also give you ideas as well. Another thing I would suggest is to maybe keep a notes page open on your phone, or get a Notion where if you have an idea, like if you're with your family out to dinner and you have suddenly an idea pops in your head, you can go ahead and, notate that for later when you're back into the swing of things, like you feel like filming, you feel like being a content creator, you can go back to those notes to figure out what it is that you have wanted to do. Because ideas literally come just like this. That's happened to me so many times. I could be literally watching a movie and I'm like, ooh, okay, and I can just take note of that. So if that happens, definitely take note of it because you likely will forget. So if that happens, just go ahead and take a note of it. That's what I was saying. You're gonna always have your phone with you, so you can maybe just put it in your notes app to, you know, add to your journal or whatever you keep your content creation stuff at. Or like if you're like me and you have a Notion, you likely have the Notion app on your phone and you can just go ahead and add it from there. Definitely once an idea sparks, go ahead and write it down because it's likely you will forget, and you know, when you're back in the swing of things, you'll have a lot of ideas. Another thing that I would suggest, if you're feeling stuck and you know you're needing to find inspiration, this kind of ties back into something I said earlier, but start a new hobby. You know, if you have something that you've been wanting to do but you have just been putting it on the back burner, go ahead and try it. Take a YouTube University course on how to do something new. If you know, can't afford to actually go and take a class, there's plenty of videos that you can do to learn new hobbies. Maybe you want to, you know, learn a new editing style, you can watch a whole lot of videos for doing editing styles, and you can, when you want to return to content creation, you have new editing styles you can try. Something to get you excited to do, you know, what it is that you actually do want to do. But all in all, getting your mind on like new things, stuff that you've never really done before or something that you haven't really dabbled too far into, definitely when you get your mind on those things, it can, you know, open your mind a little bit to, you know, more things that are out there besides what you're used to. This, I think, comes from, you know, me saying getting out of your routine. Just do something different. It doesn't have to be a lot because I know we do a lot already as just being people of earth, but just try something different, try something new. If you want to do something that takes you out of your comfort zone, because that's definitely going to spark new ideas. You're likely going to feel refreshed. You're likely going to want to, you know, charge straight ahead to whatever it is that you're trying to do because you've experienced something new. You've got excited for something else other than, you know, your normal. So that's something that is definitely going to possibly help you find inspiration when you're feeling stuck. Another thing that you could also probably do is to collaborate with other creators. I haven't done this as of yet, but if you are feeling stuck, you can maybe talk with another creator within your niche. Maybe you guys can brainstorm ideas, ask them how they find their tips, or y'all can go, you know, 50-50 on some content together, where whether that is like a live stream where you answer questions within your niche, or you can do like a video where you're trying to, you know, teach whatever your niche is about, or have some type of session where you can just have like a Q&A and it's with someone else. You'll have their audience and yours. They'll likely be asking questions. Like, just doing this in general, if you don't already do this, could possibly help overcome any stuck feelings and definitely find some inspiration when it comes to creating your content. Another thing that I would suggest is to take a minute, stop, sit down, take a deep breath, and actually reflect on your journey so far. You're not where you are when you first started, okay? You've learned a lot of different things. You've experienced a lot of different things. You've improved on a lot of different things. And to know that, you know, when you first started, you didn't know any of what you knew. Know that it is a process. It is a journey. Like, it's a content creator journey for a reason. No one journey is alike. Everybody's is different. Accomplishments people want to, you know, achieve, they're all different from everybody else's. So definitely just take a look on your journey so far and reflect on that. That could also give you ideas, and it can also remind you of why you wanted to start your content creation journey in the first place. So definitely keep that in mind when you do feel stuck and need some inspiration. All right, and that's all I have for you today. Hopefully at least one of these tips will help you find inspiration when you're feeling stuck, or something you can do, you know, on a weekly basis to make sure you stay fresh with ideas and, you know, can keep generating content the way you want to and stay consistent across all your social media platforms. If you got all the way to the end of this video and found any of these tips helpful, do please leave me a thumbs up on this video. Comment down below how you start finding inspiration and getting new ideas as a content creator. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content creator tips and tricks just like this one. And also hit your bell notification so you know exactly when I'm posting, which is currently Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That all being said, thanks again for watching today's video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.